Our story begins with a catastrophe. A blight swept across the planet. It ravaged crops and livestock. Almost every food source vanished. Humanity faced extinction. Yet hope emerged from the ashes. Two unlikely survivors remained, pizza and Pepsi. Imagine a world with only pizza for sustenance. It was a strange new reality. People had to adapt. Survival depended on resourcefulness and cooperation. The loss of other foods was a tragedy, but it led humanity down a new path. This is the story of how pizza and Pepsi reshaped our world. In the aftermath of the Great Blight, chaos reigned. People fought over scraps of pizza. Survival was paramount. From this chaos, order slowly emerged. People began to gather based on their preferred pizza styles. Some swore by the classic margherita. Others championed the fiery pepperoni. These groups, bound by their love for specific pizza types, became known as pizza clans. The pizza clans brought structure to the post-Blight world. They established trade routes. They ensured the production and distribution of pizza. However, this newfound order came at a price. Rivalries between the clans soon arose. While the pizza clans were busy consolidating their power, another group emerged. They were called the Pepsi purists. This group believed that Pepsi was more than just a drink. They saw it as a symbol of unity and hope in a fractured world. The Pepsi purists argued against the division created by the pizza clans. They believed that pizza and Pepsi were two sides of the same coin. Together, they represented a balanced existence. The purists' philosophy resonated with many. They offered an alternative to the clan-based divisions. Their message of unity, however, was seen as a threat by some of the more powerful pizza clans. The tension between the pizza clans and the Pepsi purists finally reached a boiling point. The tipping point was a disagreement over the control of sugar supplies. Sugar, crucial for both pizza dough and Pepsi, became a point of contention. The Great Pepsi Rebellion began. It was a time of great upheaval and conflict. The pizza clans, used to dictating terms, faced unexpected resistance from the united Pepsi purists. The rebellion lasted for years. It was a battle of ideologies as much as resources. In the end, both sides realized the need for compromise. The conflict was unsustainable. It threatened to destroy the fragile peace they had built. Section 5. The Treaty of Fizz. The Great Pepsi Rebellion ended with the signing of the Treaty of Fizz. This landmark agreement established a system of governance and resource sharing. It marked the beginning of a new era of cooperation. The Treaty of Fizz acknowledged the importance of both pizza and Pepsi. It ensured equitable distribution of sugar. It also established a council with representatives from both the pizza clans and the Pepsi purists. The Treaty of Fizz wasn't just about resource allocation, it was about recognizing shared humanity. It was a testament to the power of diplomacy and compromise. It laid the foundation for a more unified society. Section 6. A new era of fusion. With the Treaty of Fizz in place, a new era dawned. The focus shifted from conflict to collaboration. This era was marked by innovation, particularly in the culinary arts. Chefs from different pizza clans began to experiment, fusing different styles and toppings. The result was the emergence of fusion pizzas. These culinary masterpieces combined the best of different pizza traditions, creating entirely new flavor profiles. The Hawaiian pizza, once a subject of much debate, became a symbol of this newfound unity. The fusion pizza movement represented more than just culinary creativity. It symbolized the blending of cultures and ideas. The rigid boundaries that once separated the pizza clans began to blur. A new generation raised on fusion pizzas began to question the old divisions. Section 7. The fading lines of clans. As generations passed, the rigid lines that once defined the pizza clans began to fade. The shared experience of the Great Blight and the Great Pepsi Rebellion fostered a sense of unity. The younger generation saw themselves not as members of clans, but as citizens of a pizza and Pepsi world. Interclan marriages became commonplace. Children grew up exposed to different pizza styles. The idea of a singular dominant pizza type seemed archaic. Diversity, once a source of conflict, became a cause for celebration. The world had changed. The pizza clans, while still respected for their history, were no longer the defining force they once were. A new identity was emerging, one that transcended pizza toppings and embraced the shared love for both pizza and Pepsi. Section 8: Myths of a Pizza Pepsi World. Over time, the history of the pizza and Pepsi world evolved into myths and legends. These stories, passed down through generations, served as cautionary tales and sources of inspiration. They reminded people of the importance of unity, resilience, and of course, good food and drink. One of the most enduring legends was that of the pizza stone. This mythical artifact, said to be untouched by the Great Blight, was believed to hold the secret to baking the perfect pizza. These myths weren't just stories, they were cultural touchstones. They helped to explain the world, to provide a sense of history and identity. They were a reminder that even in a world reduced to pizza and Pepsi, there was still room for wonder and imagination. Section 9: The Legend of the Pizza Stone. The legend of the pizza stone spoke of a time before the Great Blight. It was said to have been used by the first pizzaiolos, imbued with the power to create pizzas so delicious it could unite humanity. The stone was lost during the Blight, but legend claimed it was waiting to be rediscovered. Many sought it, believing it held the key to ending the dependence on the few remaining resilient wheat strains. The search for the pizza stone reflected a deeper desire. It represented the yearning for a connection to the past, for a world before the Blight. It was a symbol of hope, a belief that even in the most desperate of times, something better might be found. Section 10: Whispers of the Infinite Refill. Another persistent myth was that of the infinite refill. Legend had it that somewhere hidden deep within an old Pepsi bottling plant was a tap that never ran dry. It promised unlimited Pepsi, a resource more valuable than ever in this world. Some dismissed it as a fool's dream. Others dedicated their lives to finding it. Expeditions were mounted, old factories explored, but the infinite refill remained elusive. The myth of the infinite refill spoke to a deeper human need, the desire for abundance, for a world without limits. It was a reminder that even in a world shaped by scarcity, the dream of plenty never truly disappeared. Section 11: A World Rebuilt. Today, the world of pizza and Pepsi is a testament to human resilience. The initial chaos and conflict have given way to a society that embraces its unique culinary heritage. From the ashes of devastation, a new world emerged, one built on cooperation, innovation, and a shared love for pizza and Pepsi. The pizza clans, once rivals, now collaborate. They share knowledge and resources, ensuring everyone has access to their beloved pizza. Pepsi, once a symbol of rebellion, is now a unifying beverage enjoyed by all. The story of the pizza and Pepsi world is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, humanity can adapt, innovate, and ultimately thrive. It's a story about the power of food and drink to unite us, to heal old wounds and to build a better future. It's a story that continues to be written with every slice of pizza and every sip of Pepsi.